cooking one tiny thing, and then we're going to try a couple of things while we are waiting on the one tiny thing to cook. And I can tell that I have had small visitors to the showroom because I have a marker. The kids that come in like to use my, and yes, Melissa's exactly right. Melissa says, I learned so much from everyone sharing so much. Yeah, we all do. But I can always tell when kids have been here at the showroom, playing, if they've been playing over in our little kitchen, the one that Alyssa organized a couple of weeks ago in a reel, because they like to get my aprons down and use them. Yeah, and this one has a marker, so they must have been playing waitress this time. Anywho, so we are at the 30-minute mark of our chat. I want everybody to grab some water, and you can hear in my voice that I also need to grab some water. So we're at the 30-minute mark. It's time for everybody to grab some water. We just finished the water challenge last week. Yeah, this is the only time during the week that I know that you actually had some water to drink. And let's see, Lynn says we have a lot who don't participate. It's so helpful to get everyone's response or question. So helpful. I mean, don't be afraid to talk. No one, if anyone in our group puts you down, shuts you down, whatever, if you ask a comment or if you ask a question or make a comment, if it's a legitimate question or if it's a legitimate comment and it's nothing weird and you're not a robot, you know, making one, I promise you, if somebody is mean to you, or these ladies are not going to do it. They're not going to answer in a mean way, but I will shut them down, okay? I will go to bat for you. You can ask them, but I will do it. Okay, whew, another quick sip real quick. So again, we are at the 30-minute mark. We're at the halfway point. And I never told y'all what number this one is. This is chat number 368, and we were talking, oh, Melissa, that sounds good. We were talking about how to overcome a setback. So the setback that I'm having right now is John's reduction in pay and not being, oh, and Carol Lou's drinking the peach sweet tea, yum yum. My setback right now is not being able to do what I want to do, like what I normally do, going through the store and going, we need to try this, we need to try this, we need to try this, we need to try this. So I have sent out the SOS and asked you all to either bring me things if you're here in Knoxville, send me things if you're not here in Knoxville, and the address is, it's at the bottom of the chats when Casey posts them, but it is just my name, and then 5814 North Broadway Street, Knoxville, Tennessee 37918. A few of you have already sent things or have already purchased things on Amazon with my affiliate links, so we do have a couple of things to try tonight. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to try tonight was brought to me. This was brought to me by my friend Kelsey, who has a competitive, oh yeah, the Amazon wish list would be a great idea. Melissa, I'm going to write that down with my new pen. Amazon wish list. I could totally do that. Okay, so the first thing that was on my, the first thing that was on my list, the first thing that was brought to me, my friend Kelsey and I have a healthy competition going on our gardens, okay? And she's like 2 weeks ahead of me because her husband let her set up space in their home where she could start all of her seeds inside, and I had to wait, which is totally fine, but I had to wait. So she brought me, I have 2 of these plants that she gave me, that Kelsey gave me, but she brought me one of these out of her garden because mine are only about this big, and I've never, to my knowledge, I've never tried this before, and she wanted me to try this. Okay, if you can tell me what this is, you get a special prize. I don't know what it is that you get because I can't send you anything other than the joy of trying this. But does anyone know what this is actually called? Because we're going to try this tonight, and we're going to try this the way that Kelsey told me to cook it. Now remember, Kelsey makes, it is, yeah, Vicky's exactly right. So, yep, and Lynn is exactly right. Have you all had this before? Because I don't know if I have, and Sarah is right. So Kelsey is the one who made the fantastic cheesecake. Okay, so she told me to fix this with butter, salt and pepper, garlic, I can't remember what else she said, we don't have enough time to make it the way that Kelsey said to make it, but since I have some of these in my garden too, we're gonna try it. Yeah, and Catherine, I don't know that I've had one. I feel like maybe I have, but I don't know. When she brought it to me, I was like, that's not what I thought it was gonna look like. So this is also called a custard squash or a patty pan squash. So here's what Kelsey told me to do. Obviously it's clean, it came out of her garden. So she told me to slice it, which I am doing, and to remove the seeds. But for the lack of time, I'm just gonna cut around the center part so that I have less seeds. She also says that you can eat the skin. And I kind of made a face and I was like, you can? And she goes, because I don't know, my mind immediately started going to like butternut squash and, you know, some of the acorn squash and some of the harder squashes that you don't eat the skin. And she was like, no, think zucchini, think yellow squash, think delicata squash. And I was like, oh yeah, boy, okay. So I'm just gonna dismiss that real quick. Don't have any idea why she would be trying to call me at 8:30 on a Sunday. That's ridiculous. Okay, anyway, so we're just gonna cut it up. We're gonna cut it into chunks. And for the sake of television and time, we are going to cook this in the air fryer. So I'm cutting these into just like approximately 1-inch pieces. She says that when it gets done, that the skin is going to be soft. Oh, and Debbie says it's a summer squash, so it is going to be soft like a delicata squash. I'm going to put this in the bottom of a pan that I have that is air fryer safe. It is safe for the air fryer. It's actually just like a little cake pan that came with it, I think. And Kelsey, the way Kelsey makes it is real. She puts real butter on it, and she does she does real butter and then garlic and salt and pepper. I think she said, I'm not using real butter because remember we're doing the summer of savings where we save points. So instead I'm going to use the ghee cooking spray that Debbie, who's right there, that Debbie told me about. And luckily I got that right before John's paycheck went down because that was not cheap. So here it is. There is that. Apparently she drove by the shop and saw my car out here. So we're going to hope that she doesn't stop by because she has no idea what we are doing. Okay, so I've taken the patty pan or custard squash and I've cut it into approximately 1-inch pieces, added a little bit of ghee, of spray ghee, and I'm going to put it in the air fryer. I'm going to put it in the air fryer on 390 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes in this little pan. So we're going to put it on 390 we're going to start at 10 minutes because it said to do, you should do 10 to 15 minutes. I haven't tried it on 10 or 15 minutes yet, so we're going to take it out at 10 minutes to see how it is, and because we have about 20 minutes left. So I definitely want to have time to try this. If we need to stick it back in for 5, we can totally do that. But that was 300, so that was a patty pan or custard squash cut into approximately 1-inch pieces. And let's see, Debbie says I cooked mine like yellow crookneck squash with onions and sauteed with olive oil and butter. Also sounds good. Okay, so we're going to try that with the spray ghee, and then I used some Dax Steakhouse that doesn't have any salt in it. So we're going to try that here in a few minutes and see how that tastes. While we're waiting on that though, I was gifted these, and Melissa, I have no idea. I don't know. But Kelsey liked it enough. She likes custard squash enough. She likes it enough that she planted, I think she has 6 or 8 of them in her garden. She gave me 2. I have no idea how many two plants is going to produce, but she eats them so much. And because you apparently, I've not paid attention to them, but I've not seen them around here. But because you only get them for, during this growing season or whatever, she gets as many as she can. Like she grows as many as she can, makes as many. Hello, Joycelyn. Makes as many as she can, and just eats it. Like apparently she just eats it all summer long. Okay, so these next couple of things I was gifted. Thank you to the giftee of these. And while I was getting them, I had a lady, so I was given a Kroger card to get these, and they were on sale, so I was able to get all 3 of them. And while I was in line, the lady behind me goes, "Oh, those are really good." She goes, "Look at my cart." And I turned around, and because they were on sale, she had like 12 bags of them in her cart, and apparently she eats them every single week. So these were new to me. Maybe they're new to some of you all. And since they were gifted to me, I went ahead and got 3 different flavors. So these are the brand is Crunch Master, and these are the crackers. And so this one is Crunch Master multi-seed rosemary and olive oil, and it says crunchy baked rice crackers. This one is Crunch Master avocado toast guacamole flavored, and then this one is also Crunch Master. This one is avocado toast chili lime. So she told me when I tried them, oh, Vicky says Costco sells them, yeah. And oh, Debbie says they're her only crackers. So I promise this was not Orlando Debbie behind me in line at Kroger. I promise it was not. But the lady, okay, so she even went through my cart to make sure that I got the chili lime flavored, okay? She said that one is her favorite. But we're going to try it last just because I anticipate it's going to be just a tiny bit spicy and I don't want it to mess up the flavor of the others. But let me tell you a little bit about Crunch Master. So Crunch Master, like this one, the multi-seed has no artificial flavors, colors, or flavors. It's gluten-free, non-GMO, made with whole grains, and it is vegan, made with olive oil. There are 2 grams of fiber per serving, 3 grams of protein per serving, and for 14 crackers, it is 4 points. This one is the avocado toast guacamole. It is 0 milligrams of cholesterol, gluten-free, non-GMO, no artificial flavors, 0 trans fats. It is also it's associated by the Beyond Celiac, or it's like certified by them. Also vegan, and it is made from avocado, and I like avocado, so I'm thinking it's going to be good. And then the avocado toast. Oh, so that was the spicy. That was the chili lime, and the guacamole, kind of the same thing. So that says they're great for topping and for dipping. One of the pictures on the back shows it with bacon and eggs on there, pico de gallo, queso fundido, so it's sounding really fun. Y'all always ask me this, so let me read off the back. Yes, so Melissa, 12 of the avocado toast guacamole, and I don't know how big they are, I haven't opened them yet, is 4 points. 12 of the avocado toast chili lime is 4 points, and 14 of the multi-seed is 4 points. So it looks like a serving for any of them is going to be 4 points. Y'all always ask me how much sodium, so we have 140 milligrams of sodium on the avocado, the guacamole. We have 190 milligrams of sodium on the chili lime, and I'm assuming that is the seasoning that's on there. And then we have 125 milligrams of sodium on the multi-seed. Okay, we're gonna start with the multi-seed. So I did find these at Kroger. They were on sale last week. I do not know if they are still on sale this week because I didn't go to the store. So this is gonna be a surprise. Okay, smells good, open in the bag. And Melissa, these were over near, you know, the produce section that we have to keep going to at Kroger to get all these crackers. They were over near there, but they were not with the, like the loops and things and the baconless bits and things that we've been buying. They weren't with that. They were on their own, like end cap, but they were in the produce section. Okay, so this is what one looks like. So this one again is the multi-seed rosemary and olive oil, and they also had a plain one, but why would I buy the plain one? I don't know, unless I was gonna dip it in something flavored. So that's what one looks like. And again, 14 of these is 4 points. So let's see what it tastes like. So Crunch Master was an accurate name. Oh, Vicky says the plain are very good. So Vicky, do you dip the plain in something? And Debbie says at Publix they're in the deli on an end cap with the tortillas. Yeah, that's kind of where these were at Kroger. So this one has amaranth, flax, quinoa, sesame, interesting with this flavor is one of the examples that they gave is to serve it with a slice of brie and strawberry preserves. Interesting. I'm not sure if I would eat this with, but maybe. I mean, maybe. I'm up for anything. That's really good. Let's see how many. We still got 15 minutes. So let's see what 14 of them looks like. So we have one. We don't count the broken ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And Debbie says dip with hummus or chicken salad or tuna salad. That sounds really good. Okay, that's how many 14 is. So yeah, so 14 for 4 points. That's not bad. Okay, so that is the Carb Master multi-seed rosemary and olive oil. Okay, so that is that one. Then we're gonna do the guacamole one next. Ooh, and Vicky says she likes them with a cheese stick. Mary said it's a nice size. Yeah, I think so too. Oh yeah, Carol Lou said put some Laughing Cow cheese on them. That would be really, really good. Let me just glance at our sauce, at our patty pan squash here real quick. I'll tell you what, it only has 2 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and add that other 5 minutes. And we'll just pull them out if we start running out of time because they look like they need just another few minutes on there. But yes, Carol Lou, Laughing Cow cheese sounds like it would be really good on there. Okay, these are a different shape. These are 12 for 4 points. So these are square, and the others were kind of a hexagon shape, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so here is 12. So there are 12 of those. Again, that's a nice amount. These are square instead of the octagon shape. They kind of, I don't know why I smell everything, but they kind of smell like guacamole. At least they don't smell like that dirt that I opened that one day. Like I just needed to get one of those and not get any more or throw them away or something. But anyway, so this is the Carb Master avocado toast guacamole. It does smell a little bit like guacamole. Definitely not dirt. Oh gosh, those taste good. Ooh yeah. And Melissa said avocado crackers would be good with salsa. That would be really good with salsa. Debbie, what's your favorite? Which one of these is your favorite kind? That is really good. I like it. Definitely not dirt. I love how over the top crunchy they are too. Okay? Like, if you're looking for something crunchy, those are over the top crunchy. So Crunch Master is an appropriate name. Sometimes I just need something that's crunchy, you know, and I mean, sometimes baby carrots will do if I need something that's that crunchy. Crunch Master, that's an appropriate name. Super, super crunchy. Okay, now for the chili lime, which is complete and total stranger. Let's see, the avocado. Oh, hold on, let's see. Vicky uses the plain ones with cubed cheese, turkey, and a pickle on top. That sounds awesome. And hello, Sherry. Yes, you do need to watch. Okay, so these are also square. These are also 12 crackers for 4 points, and this is the chili lime. So these are the ones that the complete stranger lady behind me looked in my buggy, looked in my shopping cart, you know, because I live in Tennessee. So that's okay to do. She looked in my cart to make sure that I had this kind. Smells good and spicy. I'm wondering if it's going to be, see, I don't know, like I ate jalapenos today. So I don't think a lot of things are spicy, but I'll check it out for you. Oh. Wow. Woo. It's got just a tiny, tiny little bit of spice. But man, that lime flavor wow, that is fantastic. That tastes like fresh lime. That's crazy. It tastes like I just bit into some lime. Oh man. She's right. So if you like just a tiny little bit of spice, hey stranger lady, who I'll never see again at Kroger, maybe not. Man, you are on the money. You are on the money. And I have no idea who David is or what Facebook group. David, dude, I don't know who you are. Whoever this David dude is, let me see. I'm going to suspend him. Oh, maybe not. I hate it when it does that. So whoever this David guy is, if y'all could pretty please delete his comments, or let's see, spam. So pause for just a moment while I just letting us know, and I will be banning David. So okay, so sorry about that. That is exactly why I make you all answer the questions. That's exactly why I make you all answer the questions to join our Facebook group. We don't often get things like this, but that is a bot. That is not an actual person. That is a bot just running through and bloop, 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 and trying to get y'all to join a Facebook group. Thank you, Melissa. That who knows what it is. Okay, but anyway, so stranger lady at Kroger, who I'll probably never see again. Oh my goodness, you were exactly right. The chili lime. Whoa, that one definitely has to go in the cart. Okay, we only have 9 minutes left because dude interrupted us. Thank you, Lynn. So dude interrupted us and we had to take a little side trip down Block Lane to get rid of him. So let's try. Ooh, that's looking really, really good. We are going to try our patty pan or custard squash. I'm going to put a few pieces of it out here on my cutting board just so that they can cool off for a minute. Remember, please do not stick your hand in there and grab that tray. It is 400 degrees right now. So I am just carefully getting out a couple of these. The skin, she is right. You all are right. Super tender. Man, how many times did he comment? How many times had he commented? Because he has like, I don't know. I don't even know how many removed by moderators that is. But anyway, thank you all for removing him. So I understand too that this would be really good with like fresh rosemary, which we have in our garden right now. Fresh mint, which we have in our garden right now. Melissa, I'm thinking this would be really good with the baconless bits. Yeah, even though I haven't even tried this yet, I don't know why. It's just making me think it'd be good with baconless bits. But so Kelsey does it with, she makes her custard squash. Yeah, everything bagel seasoning, exactly right. So Kelsey makes her custard squash or patty pan squash. Let's see, and I blocked him too. That's so weird. But Carolee. But anyway, so she does it with real butter and garlic and salt and pepper. Tonight I did this with spray ghee and just some just some steakhouse seasoning. Vicky says squash casserole, and Lynn doesn't like the baconless bits. They are a strange taste, Lynn, but I do like them but I love pinto beans. Like I could eat pinto beans every single day. So maybe that's why I like them. Okay, maybe this one has cooled off enough to try it. But I'm thinking, yeah, rosemary and thyme next time. So, because we do have fresh rosemary and fresh thyme in Casey's garden, or our garden. Wow, that's still a little bit hot. So let's just talk it again for a second while this cools off just a little bit, because I don't really want to stick 390 degree squash in my mouth. So does anybody else have a different way that you cook custard squash or patty pan squash? I know Kelsey cooks it on top of the stove. Looks like, I'm sure you could cook it in the oven. I have just successfully cooked it in the air fryer because it looks great. I've cooked zucchini and yellow squash in the air fryer, so I assumed that this would work right. And Debbie just posted or shared a recipe for eatsimple.com veggie stuffed patty pan squash. So hopefully these two patty pan or two custard squash plants are going to produce a lot of fruit so that I can go try some of these things. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I like it. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. It's a really light, it's different from, oh, it smells so good. It smells kind of like pumpkin. Why do I smell everything? Anyway, it smells kind of like pumpkin. Oh yeah, Melissa said maybe on a skewer with chicken or onions. Yeah, that might be really good. Has anybody grilled them? Has anybody put this on a skewer and grilled it? I imagine it would grill just like zucchini. But yeah, it smells more like pumpkin. It doesn't smell like a zucchini or a yellow squash. It's so mild. It's different than delicata squash. So, Carol Lou, I didn't quite cook it for the whole 15 minutes, but okay, I'm gonna kill y'all because I'm gonna lean in real close and eat this. It's soft. It's soft, but the rind is just a tiny bit firm. You're gonna laugh. It's like mashed potatoes. Yeah, oh my gosh, I like this a lot. It's like mashed potatoes wrapped in delicata squash skin. Does that make any sense? That is really stinking good. And Vicky says squash casserole with green pepper, a green bell pepper, onions, beaten egg and cheese, and half a sleeve of saltines. What? That sounds amazing. Now I'm like gonna go out there and highly encourage you to be like, grow, little guys, grow, because I think I have 3 of them that are about that big so far. Wow, I really like this. So thank you, Kelsey, for sharing one custard squash for my birthday and 2 custard squash plants, which she gave me probably 6 or 8 weeks ago. So they're starting to put out some fruit, had some great blooms on them, starting to put out some fruit. Thank you, Kelsey. I'm loving this. Like, I'm going to be eating this a lot. And yes, it's 0 points. So Carol, silly of me not to mention, Carol Lou said, I'm guessing it's 0 points. Yes, this is 0 points. And look how pretty, this came out. It's really nice. So I think I was at about 13 minutes when I took it out. But yes, 0 points. It's kind of the consistency of mashed potatoes. I don't know how else to explain it. It's kind of the consistency of mashed potatoes wrapped in squash skin, but really good, very, very tender, like absolutely no reason to attempt to peel that weird little thing, because that's really, really good. And again, I just put it in my air fryer on 300, let me see, what temperature did I put it on? 390 degrees. I ended up cooking it for about 12 to 13 minutes. Somewhere between 10 and 15 would probably be right, depending on how your air fryer cooks. You could do the same thing in the oven, I believe, or looks like some of you all kind of pan fry it. Remember to keep the points down, do, kind of less, maybe some less oil, or do something like some buttered ghee. And Lynn says they also come beige colored. Maybe that's why I didn't recognize that. Maybe I've never seen them yellow. So that could be it. That could totally be it. Okay, so thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for sending things, donating things, bringing things, dropping things by, or chatting with me in line at Kroger, so that we can keep doing this on a really, really, really super tight budget. I think the Amazon wish list is a fantastic idea. But thank you again, everyone, for being here. Good night, John. John, you're going to love this. I'm going to bring you some of this home to try. But good night, everyone. If you're watching this on YouTube, please let that next video go ahead and roll over. I promise that you're going to enjoy it. Pretty, please click on that subscribe button. And as many YouTube videos as you all can let just roll, just let them keep going. Let them keep going. Let them, just like, drive your boss crazy. Let them go in the background. Your boss is going to be like, who is that woman? You're going to have to turn her off. But just let them roll. Let them roll, let them roll, let them roll. You don't have to buy anything. Just let them keep rolling. Yeah, let them keep rolling, and that'll help a little bit too. So y'all have a fantastic week. I'm going to eat some more of this before I run home. That is really very good. And now I cannot wait for mine to produce some little custard squashies. I'm super excited about that. But thank you, everyone. I look forward to seeing you next week. And again, happy Father's Day. Hello, Phyllis. Happy Father's Day to all those dads out there, or people filling in for dads. And I will see you next week. Have a good one. Good night, everybody.